Um, I mean, what it was is the first enchanter Irvin at the Circle Tower had a not premonition as such, but believed that he had felt a deep darkness descending upon the land, and that is the reason we sent the contingents out to all the different all the different chantries. And this was the only chantry that we did not get a report back from. So obviously myself and my travelling companion Aziza were both sent just as a backup to see what had actually happened. And we have not encountered anything resembling that contingent all our way here. We pretty much took the same journey, same route they would have taken. And I was very surprised, needless to say, when I arrived. And the sister I spoke to, who was very helpful, I may add, said that you had not actually received note or word or definitely not presence of this contingent being sent here. I was very alarmed and surprised.
Yes, Chantry's sister Sally is beloved here within the town. I've been here since I was a small girl myself.
Yes, I was speaking to the warden earlier, and he definitely spoke very highly of yourself. He was very glowing in his opinion of you.
He's a son of a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm I'm just kidding. She says that, and she tells you that once again she apologizes for not being here, but she has been to the west. Her father is runs the Tranchu Temple at another fort, which is the Stenhold Fortress, and there has been several artifacts of that Chantry Temple come up missing within the last several months, and it wouldn't look good on him if the tower and the Chantry themselves found out that these prized artifacts of the Second Blight came up missing. So I have been uh, trying to help, find any information out that I can find out. So that's why I've been gone. But as for the contingency, I never knew that there was going to be a contingency come. That was going to be coming here to Ventiver.
Hmm. That is very, very worrying. I ask, have you heard of any um, particular areas or locations where people have been attacked by these dreaded creatures that have come from the deep roads?
There's actually quite a few. We haven't seen much here on the edge of the forest, well, the wilds, but more inland and more towards the mountains. There's actually been, but over towards the mountains, it's always been the attacks from the blight have always been a little bit heavier throughout time. But I mean, the blight is never going to be taken care of. I mean, they always come up from the deep roads. It's
Yes, unfortunately. If only we could actually manage to end it. For good.
mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like, at the moment, I go quiet for a moment, and then I say, I actually knew one of these mages that was sent here, and I cannot imagine for a second. No, it can't have been. There were some Templar with them. I cannot imagine they managed to overpower them and have now gone apostate. I cannot believe that to be the case. I knew him very well.
The
There is no
contingency.
way. Yes, the mages, they could not possibly have overpowered the Templar, and no, it can't. No, it can't be that. I'm kind of like half musing this to myself, but half saying it out loud.
Hmm. Oh,
I knew several of those mages quite well, and I mean,
nice, Evie.
I actually knew several of them for at least the last 4 years. I can't imagine that happened.
meaning ice.
Now,
Sorry,
you
everyone.
wouldn't happen to have be able to avail yourself or have contact with any kind of Templar, would you?
I have not seen a Templar or a Grey Warden for some time, actually. Especially the Grey Wardens. We used to have several Grey Wardens that would, stay in Ventiver from time to time, but it seems like the Grey Wardens are starting to get scarce now. Labente and
At a mention of
Anonymous,
Grey Warden,
thank you very much for the
like,
follows.
okay, David, this is like out
I
of game for a
appreciate
second. I
it.
want to ask, during the battle when you had her shout for the Grey Wardens,
I
was
was
that
just
kind of a
joking.
joke?
No,
Or
I was
okay, all
just
right,
joking, man. I was just joking about for the Grey Wardens. No,
no,
I
that's
was
cool. I was
joking.
just because I was
Yeah.
going to. Had you actually had her shout, I was going to follow up with that. If I look at her attire, like how is she dressed?
Hey, welcome to the channel, there, King. She's more in a. She doesn't have her armor on anymore. She's definitely scuffed up a bit. She's definitely been bloodied a little, but she's also been helping the other townsfolk and throughout Ventiver. So, but she is more in a more casual attire. But
If
she
I
does still
cast,
recognize. She is still recognizable for being part of the Chantry, if that's what you're referring to.
yeah, if I cast my mind back to the actual
And yeah,
armor,
welcome to the
was
channel,
it
there,
of
King.
any particular make? I mean, did it look any like? Would I recognize it as being, or is it just like regular kind of armor that you'd imagine someone having, or was there anything special about it?
No, it was just your normal chantry type of armor. Just
Okay,
probably Colan probably crafted it for her. So
okay.
thank you very much for the follow as well, King D Jix.
I
Thank
asked
you.
her.
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community.
Obviously, I appreciate that you say you have had no contact with this contingent that was sent to you.
Mm-hmm.
Would there be anything that you could maybe offer by way of assistance in trying to find out what happened with them? I would greatly, both myself and the circle, I would greatly appreciate any assistance that this chantry could offer us.
I would definitely be more than happy to do that for you. I will kind of look around a little bit, and I will also contact several of the other chantries in the surrounding areas. And she lists off a few of the other surrounding chantries and
Hmm.
the sisters and brothers that actually are in the temples. And she tells you that maybe you could help her out as well. And the thing that she is concerned about is her father at the fortress. He may need some help trying to find these several artifacts that are actually missing. They're from the Second Blight. They are Grey Warden artifacts, and they were on display, and they are now missing now. And you can get in contact with her father, which her father is. You can contact him at the fortress.
I
And
kind of
you
look
can,
at her.
but she thinks
You
that
can,
it's out of her hands
yeah,
because
you can tell
she
by the look
has
in
to
my eye.
stay here.
You can tell by the look in my eyes. I kind of want to say yes. It's like there's
Mm-hmm.
hesitation. Like I want to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I say to her, as you can appreciate and as you will be aware, because of my particular station and place in life, I will need to contact the Circle Tower, as it is outside of the purview of my current.
It's understandable.
I will have to contact the Circle Tower, but
But
I.
I really don't
Mm,
want the Chantry finding out about this. That's the whole reason why I'm asking you if you could
oh right.
lend a hand. I would rather it not escalate to that. But if we don't have luck, then it's going to have to escalate to that. But I
Okay.
want
Well,
to try to take care of this before it escalates to that,
as you can
because usually
appreciate,
things don't turn out so good. And this is my father, and he's
of course, I can
he
understand
has
that.
lost a step. I will admit that. He's not as aware as what he used to be, but nonetheless, he's still a good man, and I would like to try to help him out as much as I can before we actually have to go to the next level. You still there?
Yeah, would you be able to, as you said, give me your solemn word that you could put all of your power and influence behind trying to find out what happened to my the contingent that was sent here? If you could do that,
I can
I
definitely
could,
do that.
speaking personally, say that I would be willing to go and look into your issue in a very circumspect manner, a very quiet, like under the radar manner. I obviously cannot speak for my traveling companions,
Nice.
but I can personally say that I would
You
be
play a
willing
bass
to
drum
take on that
or toms
job,
or
shall we
something?
say?
It sounds like a winner to me. Sounds like a
Um,
wiener. No, she says that she will actually start in the morning, and of course, it is starting to it is dark now, um, and she will look into the matter. She said she will start first thing in the morning, but she is rather wore down, and it seems like most of the townsfolk here in the temple are taken care of, and the other sisters are here now, and I will probably retire for the evening.
just before she actually retires for the evening, well, two
Nice.
things first. I ask if
The big
she
boy. I played sousaphone, so
would
I know all
have
about it,
or
man.
would be able to avail herself of anything that may assist in our um,
Well, she doesn't want to bring
endeavor.
attention on herself because she has been away, and then she brings up the whole point of the circle tower sending you to the town. Uh, she just doesn't want to bring too much attention on herself if she was to leave again for another week or 2 weeks to go
I'm more
to
meaning
to the
like goods,
fortress.
like does she have any like lyrium? Like out of game, like I'm meaning like lyrium
Oh,
potions, like
Lyrium?
anything like that.
I
Because
mean,
I
if you
was like, I
flat out
point out I
ask her,
drained my mana helping the village and helping, like even healing that individual that she saw me heal, and like, does she have anything like that that could
I
maybe
do
help?
have I do have several things that I have made myself, and I can give you some things. And she goes over to a lockbox, and she hands you and then she gets on her shelf, pulls another box down, packs some potions into a box for you, hands it to you, and says that this is for you and your companions, or do with them as you may. So you have
Can I
a
ask
small
what is
little
in there,
chest.
and
Yeah, sure.
I'll add it to my equipment list?
No problem. You have 3 lyriums and 3 lessers. She says that, she makes these, so, but she says lyrium is a rare resource, and you don't see much of it. She says maybe you'll like this, and she pulls out a mace that starts throwing flame and lightning. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, how many healing potions did you say?
3 of each. 3 lyrium,
Did you
3
say three
healing.
of each?
Yep, 3 of each.
Okay.
Wow. What for? I thought marching band was over, man. I mean, all the tournaments are over and everything. I don't. Man, what are they working you for?
I
Are they
also
doing
show
concert band
her
and marching format
the
now?
the link of the
Christmas
chain
concert?
that
Oh,
I
probably a
acquired,
Christmas parade, right?
and I ask if she knows anything of this, and I kind of I tell her in vague detail that it was in some way used. I explain what we found, like the glyph. I don't say where or anything. I just mention about the glyph and I show her the picture of it.
Oh, the broken chain.
Yes, I show the picture of the glyph that I drew
She,
from what was on the floor, and I show the
she,
chain. Ask if she knows anything of it in her
no,
travels.
she's actually never seen anything like that, and she asks you that was on a, you said on an altar.
Um, this actual chain was on an altar, and I show her the drawing I took of the glyph that
And
was on
yeah,
the
and
floor.
the drawing is like
Yeah.
a whole chain, a whole link, and then you actually have in your possession the broken link, which is actually
Uh-huh.
broken. And she looks at it for several minutes, and she says it was probably a demon that was trapped within this chain, and that's probably when Haralaw, whatever his name was, when he broke the chain, the demon trapped within this link is probably what possessed him. But these are really rare, and you could This probably has lyrium potential as well. I mean, it
Oh,
does
really?
have a glint of sort of like a small ore to it. I mean, it's not bright, but you even the two broken pieces, you can tell that maybe it can be mended, or But she doesn't have the skill or the knowledge for anything like that.
Okay, I thank her for her time once again. I say Maker's blessings to her, wish
Yeah,
her a good
Maker's
night.
blessings.
After asking if I may avail myself of a room within the chantry for the evening.
Oh, very good. Okay.
I'm basically asking, is there a room I can have like that I
Uh,
can use?
sure, you can stay here. Well, actually, we have everything. Is we have all the a lot of wounded and a lot of the other townsfolk that are here tending to the wounded. So you'll probably have to stay at the end. So, and she's not trying to be rude,
No, I kind
but
of like just
it is
yeah.
the temple is pretty full. So,
I nod and I say no offense taken whatsoever.
but
I
she will take care of the cost. The chantry will take care of all of your costs while you're here in Ventiver. So you won't
no,
have to pay for anything out of your pocket. She says.
I thank her for her time and for her very timely assistance earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and I wish her a good night.
Yeah, and we will see you soon. And she will let you know if she finds anything out about the missing contingency that was sent here to Ventiver. And she gives you a map and directions on how to get to the fortress. That's if you decide to help. And
That's
she
what I was
says,
just about to ask.
you
Yeah,
know,
I was just about to ask for that.
her father's name is Monty, so you have his name as well. So, and it's not Python. So
Damn it!
I could have called
I
him.
just said
I
that to
could have called him
myself.
Monopathon, Monty Python.
So I then exit the chantry.
All right. Back to the. That's right. Well, back to the farm now.
Um, we're getting ready for bed and seeing to the animals still.
Ooh. Are you?
Oh, sorry.
If you're
When I
gonna do
exit the
ERP,
chantry, is it getting late?
oh, it's already dark outside.
Or not.
Okay, I just go to the inn then. I was going to go out to the farm, but I just go to the inn if it's getting late.
Okay. Yeah, you actually run into Ashara as well. She's in the inn as well with the rest of the Dalish elves. All right, back to the farm. Hello, people at the farm.
We are just doing generally like preparing the animals for night, getting ready for bed, cooking dinner, that type of things. Sending Elephant out to do some hunting, scouting the area a little, make sure there's no evil bastards
There's
left.
actually quite a bit within their pantry in the main home, which was I think I said it was this home here. That seems to be
It's
the main
the
homestead.
second, yeah.
There's actually quite a bit of dried fruit, dried meats, some fresh spirits, dated of the year. What was it? What 15?
N-
Whatever. I don't know what. But anyway, there's
Some really good wine.
Yeah, there's some good shit in there. So
I stay
it's
away from the
Ventiver
wine,
spirits.
but I make food for everyone and whatnot.
All right.
And
Elephane, you're quiet.
I was just listening.
I give Lo a big bowl of food and a little bit of booze.
Drunken dog.
We'll just kind of fast forward it to the next morning. Or is there anything else that you wanted to do, or?
Not
Nope.
at night, no.
Okay, well, it's the next morning. Sun comes up, boom. Next day.
I feed the animals, I jump on one of the carts, and I head to town for Bella.
Okay.
And I asked Elephane and Aziza if they would get the other horses prepared if they know how. And I kind of just ride off.
All right. Well, actually, good thing for you is a few young men actually show up at the farm, and he introduces himself as Cohen's assistant, and I forgot his name, but I will have it for you. In just a
Isn't it
second.
Dawn something?
It's the son of the owners of the inn. So let's see.
Isn't the Amber Gold Inn, so like Dawn Amber Gold or something like that?
Yeah, it's, let's see. The Mullins, and they have. Give me 1 second. I should have wrote that down. Sorry about that. I should have highlighted it at least. What was I thinking, guys?
I can't remember his name either.
It started with a D. I think it was like Dorn or Dorn.
Yeah, Dorn Mullen. Yeah, and I'm gonna highlight that right now. So, Dorn Mullen and a few of his friends that are younger show up and ask if there's any help needed here on the farm to get it cleaned up.
I kind of bow my head and go, "You can talk to Raven about that. I need to run and I need to make a trip into town." And I just kind of on my way.
Well, actually, yeah, the council would probably like to have a definitive answer as well about, if you want to inherit, the Full Door farm. So you should probably talk.
That's
to them
another
as
reason
well.
why I'm going in. Oh, and I'm taking Lo with me. He's sitting beside me on the couch on the bench.
All right. Well,
I want to introduce.
They can take wagons up to the. They were talking. Well, Dorn actually had mentioned that you were needing help getting supplies or something like that. That's why they were sent to the farm, and also help with any of the repairs or anything, just quick repairs.
I'm going to go ahead and give the. I'm going to go fetch Bella, give the town council my verdict on me taking over the farm.
Okay.
I would like you to converse with Raven, get the.
Well, have you guys conversed as a group about this yet?
Nope.
I don't think you have. I know it sounds like you're ready to accept it, but is the
He's an entrepreneur.
are the
Yeah.
Are the other party members wanting to get involved in this as well? And can Bella? I mean, she is attached to the Circle Tower, so. But unless maybe he can make a Circle Tower here in the future. I don't know. That's.
I mean, that's why if you
It's
notice,
up to
David,
the-
I
to
kind of
the
kept
party.
out of that whole conversation
Yeah.
because,
I kind of turn. I look at Bella, and I go, "Oh, what do you think about?" Not Bella. Elephane. I kind of turn and go, "What do you think about taking over the ranch, the farm, before I leave?" Kind of off on her own.
I
The
have
hands
no
are doing whatever.
objections, but it needs to be
Pass.
something that we all have to decide on because I'm not going to do it myself.
I am totally up for it. Aziza!
It's a lot of
I kinda yell
responsibilities.
Aziza's name and kind of walk around and look for him.
But I will inform those strapping lads that could patch holes in the roofs to make sure they're not leaking and all that.
Yeah, and get them to start putting the carts and whatnot, and the horses and the carts together, so we don't have to. And I kind of walk back to my cart, look, see if I can see Aziza if he's around, because I know he came.
and when you shout for Aziza, nobody answers, and it's strange.
I go, oh, damn it! He ran away. And I guess go, he wants to do it. I go, yeah, chow horsey, and I go to town.
Well, you can.
And I'll go, well,
You
I
guys
say,
can control the wagons now, so you can put those anywhere you want, But
Okay.
it's like Dorn does remind you that he was sent there to help you move some supplies from a city or something like that. That's what that's what Coelin had sent him for. So. But if you're not going to do that, he said that he has a lot of work to do back in Deventer, and he can head back there. But yes, he will take care of doing a once over of all of the buildings and whatnot. So
I said I'll be back at lunch, then we will leave to go get the supplies.
Okay.
And I head off to get
So I
Bella
guess
and
all of
Pop.
you guys go back to Venter.
I think Raven was staying to overlook the repairs and whatnot.
Sure.
Okay, it's just me and Lo.
Or what are you doing, Raven? Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Huh?
Talk to me, Raven. What are you doing?
That's fine with me. I'll just stay here and get this stuff ready.
Because we had to wait to get it ready after this might take longer than it actually needs to be.
I will tell him he might want to get some elven guards that are good with bows.
Okay. Remember, there's traps in the front door of that place. Because I will forget.
I know. I said him.
Okay, and I go, cha, ride Banana Hammock, and we ride off. The horse's name is Banana Hammock.
Banana Rammer.
Yeah, that's the
From
horse's
last
name.
night, Banana Rammer.
Banana Rammer is the horse.
Did you any of you guys watch the game from last night? It's so awesome, man.
Yeah,
We all did.
Sir
I
Venom
watched a little bit
IK,
of it.
man. He was from a rogues guild named the Banana Rammers in Waterdeep. That is going to be so funny because you know I'm going to put some shit into the game for the Banana Rammers. I just like the name Banana Rammers.
The most notorious bandits ever.
It's pretty awesome. The Banana
Murdoch.
Rammers Thieves Guild.
I don't know, Vanilla Thieves Guild, they're kind of up there as well.
That's true. Oh jeez. The Banana Rammers. First time I saw that I was like, you've got to be shitting me. That is so awesome.
And
Alright, so who's going back to Ventiver and who's doing what? Who's staying? The repairs are done at the farm. You know, everything is basically fixed. You know, the doors, the barn doors, the animals have plenty of food and water for the next couple days. So
are we in town again?
I don't know. You guys tell me where you're going.
I head to town with Lo with a carriage that I've already previously put together. The horse is named Banana Rammers. I believe Raven was overseeing repairs and work and whatnot.
Well, they're all done, so.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just all go back to town. It's
Yeah,
just
we'll all
better
just
that
go
way.
back to town.
Alright, well, I guess you guys are going to take, all of the. What?
All the carts.
Four of the carts? Alright.
Yep.
I mean, if you guys don't want to do that, I mean, you can do whatever
We're
you
totally
want.
doing that.
Yep.
You can just let that stuff sit there and.
Well, we're gonna get
Somebody
it,
else
but
will probably
we want
come
to
along.
do the whole farm thing and get Bill.
Oh no,
decision on that.
that's what I want you guys to. I want you guys to take care of this, and we'll spend the rest of this session doing it. And if it goes past the 12 o'clock hour, then it'll go past the 12 o'clock hour. So we'll just get all of this stuff off of the table, get all of the numbers taken care of, and we'll proceed next week with what you guys want to do. As long as I know what you want to do, I can prepare for it. But I mean, I have several things laid out for you. It's just up to you guys which way you want to go, and then maybe I can add some more stuff in and whatnot. So, but we'll say you guys are back there at Ventiver. I almost said to Venter, but it is you guys are back at Ventiver with 4
Which, by the way,
carts.
kudos, because you haven't said that all session.
Mm-mm.
What is Bella doing right now? Is he in the inn, walking around town?
Who is this he you are speaking of?
She. What are you doing, Bella? Walking
She's
around town?
She's a manly-looking elf.
I was awoken very early in the morning with a tapping on my window. I looked to the window and it's my falcon. I open the window and kind of feed him some, like bread that's in the room. And he then flies off. And then I go down. I'm guessing that the tavern will also, the inn will also offer breakfast.
Yeah, it's got a continental breakfast down there, bud. Donuts,
But okay,
Danish.
let's just rush it along. So I eat breakfast and I go out and
Yeah.
I'll just walk out into the street and see it's kind of still being tidied up a bit, but there's still a bit of carnage around. And then, poof, there's the group, there's the party, they're here.
Boom. You guys
Hello, Bella. How is your morning?
Well, I mean, you can go to the tavern. I mean, there is a tavern. There's the city. There's the tavern. I mean, there's